The last problem we did in class involved a profit function p of x 0.005x cubed plus 200x. Now this is the profit to be derived from manufacturing or selling, depending on the situation, x units of something. So we want to find the marginal profit. So the marginal profit is the derivative of the profit with respect to x. Okay, this is the marginal profit. So the derivative with respect to x of 0.005x cubed plus 200x. Now, before, when you try to apply the law of, or the rule for power functions, when the power was in the denominator and you tried to apply the law within the denominator or within the square root, you got a little cautious, and with good reason, because things didn't behave the way you expected them to. In the case of multiplying a power function by a constant number, or in the case of adding two power functions or two power functions, each multiplied by some constant number, you can do exactly what you expect you could do. You can say that the derivative of all this is the sum of the derivative of this and the derivative of this. So it's the derivative of something plus something is the derivative of the first plus the derivative of the second. Also, that the derivative of a number times a function, you can factor out the number. It's just the number times the derivative of the function. Now, there's a good reason for that if you think of the way the graphs behave, but I chose not to address that at this point. We'll just state the rule and we'll use the rule. Later on, we'll see why the rule makes perfect sense. So we have then the derivative of all this is 0.005 times the derivative of x cubed plus 200 times the derivative of x. Now, derivative of x cubed is 3x squared. Derivative of x is just 1, as we saw very recently. So if we multiply things out, 0.005 times 3 is 0.015. We have 0.015x cubed plus 200 times 1, which is 200. Now, there was a little more asked in the problem. I'll do just a little more of this. I'm going to actually stop and take a look at the problem, make sure I've got the right numbers. Well, I didn't lie to you, but actually I changed my mind. I want to do that in a separate video and draw people's attention to it because it's kind of important, and not everybody's going to look at this video unless they know there's something new going on.